Miguel, aka Molo, the Blonde Menace. I'm so glad to see you guys. I hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day weekend. As always, we are your hub for all things fashion, music, art, and entertainment, keeping you up on all the things and people you need to know in and around the city. Now today, you need to know a couple of these guests we have coming on, including Legacy, the designer. He does some amazing handbags. He put on the fabulous earrings I got right now, so we're gonna talk to him a little bit later, as well as comedian Melanie. Comarcho. I always feel like I'm going to say her name wrong. I went and saw her in the show this past weekend. She was amazing. You guys cannot wait to hear from her. Also, we have a performance from a dancer, Mr. Ravi. So we're going to see that a little later. But before we get into all that, you know we got to start off with our trending topics to go over all the things that happened in Atlanta this past week. And this weekend was so lit. Of course, it was Memorial Day weekend, so there's a million things going on. Two of the things that happened, first of all, the 28th annual Atlanta Carnival. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely crazy. The colors, the music, the girls with the fabulous outfits, and the men with their eyes falling out on the ground. It was absolutely amazing. So many people came out for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that if you guys went, because I got to go to another event, ATL Soul Life Fest. All you soul lovers, all you R&B lovers, it is such an amazing show. It was at the Wolf Creek Amphitheater, and it had everybody from Anthony David to Layla Hathaway, Angie Stone, Guapole. It was just absolutely amazing. So I really did enjoy that. I'm a young person, but I get down with the oldies, all right? Now on to more entertainment news. First of all, Atlanta, brace yourself. Guap is free. Yes, y'all, Gucci Mane is finally out. You guys can stop crying. He is here. Now, within the first 24 hours of him being released, he already released a track, which is completely in his, his character. He does this. So he released a track called First Day Out the Feds. That's pretty appropriate. And within the first day, y'all, on Forbes list, it is listed that it was already streamed 1 million times on SoundCloud. 900,000 of those within the first 12 hours of its release. So that's how much we rock with Gucci Mane. Now, you guys know he went away in 2014 on some felony drug and gun charges, but he's back now. So you guys enjoy your little ice cream emojis on Snapchat, all right? Now, in some not so pleasant news this past week, if you guys have not heard yet, there was a shooting at T.I.'s concert in New York at the Irving Plaza. Unfortunately, we did have a fatality there, and also rapper Troy Ave was shot and was also filmed shooting. And because of that film, he actually got facing some really serious charges, illegal possession, attempted murder. Like, it's really bad right now. So that was a very serious happening. 2 people got injured, and T.I. did reach out on his social media to give his condolences to the family. So that was very classy of you, but God, I hate that happened, okay? Now, another rapper he's not really in trouble, but he got somebody else in trouble, Ludacris. So, the Georgia Bulldogs athletic director had to issue an apology for a rider that Ludacris had on his performance for their G-Day. Now, G-Day is when they celebrate their spring game, and this year they decided to have an entertainer. So they brought out Ludacris, right? But he had a rider, and for you guys who don't know what a rider is, it's just the extra stuff that the band gets whenever they get paid to do a gig. So if they need like M&Ms that are all green, it's that kind of thing. But he asked for condoms and alcohol for a 15-minute show that he got paid how much? $65,000 for. First of all, who's getting paid $65,000 to do a dang on 15-minute show? Let's talk about that. Second of all, why do you need condoms and alcohol at a college event? Who knows? But in his defense, a lot of things you get for the rider are for the team as well, and for the companions and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily his, but the director did get in trouble for even co-signing and letting Ludacris have those demands. But honestly, that really wasn't that ridiculous of a rider when you have people like Mary J. Blige, who needs a new toilet seat on every event that she goes to, you know, that kind of thing. So it wasn't that crazy, but the director did issue an apology. So I haven't heard any comment from Ludacris on that, but I'm sure he's like, that's just the hip-hop life right now, all right? So that was our trending topic today. We're going to get more interviews in just a moment and more Molo in the city. Welcome back, city people, to Molo in the City podcast. I am sitting here with Legacy, the designer. How you doing, darling?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Love those earrings, by the way.
Oh, thank thank you. Listen, I need you to understand. Legacy the designer, I met him a little while back, and he makes some amazing accessories, purses, earrings, everything. If you see my little fabulous, I'm gonna show y'all these a little later. I got some fabulous little earrings here. So tell me a little bit about what you do and how you do your purses and accessories. Like, how'd you get into all of this?
So basically, I was born into it. Like, I come from a family full of artists. My bad.
Yeah, okay. Yo, get my card,
I come from a family full of artists, so
yeah.
it kind of really just fell in my lap for the most part. But I would say I'm an artist first, designer second. I just, whenever I see something that inspires me, I just really just go from there for the most part.
What's up? Okay, so when you make your purses, especially because I know you do custom work as well, right? How do people come to you to get custom work? Do they give you patterns? Do they give you...
Oh, no, everything made by me start to finish.
Really?
So usually everything's word of mouth. So if I sell you something, somebody sees you in it. Hey, where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
And you'll just give them my contact information. And from there, like when the events that they got going on, I just make something custom right for that, specific for that event.
That's what's up. He already told me he's gonna make me a custom bag when I do my event, so I'm really excited about this right now. So speaking of which, who have you made some custom bags for? Anybody that we know? I
would say most recently I did a show and Tawanda Blackson was there.
Yes, Tawanda.
She brought one of my sequin bags that you saw earlier.
Yeah.
She bought that one and actually wore it on the red carpet and everything. So I actually got to take nice Instagram pictures and all that with my stuff.
He was real proud of that.
Right,
That's what's up. And I like that too because they're versatile. Because you have different bags like with different patterns. In fact, let's showcase a couple of your little bags here because they over here staring in my face looking all beautiful. So I want to steal one.
Here, I would say, so this one here, gonna take a look at that one.
Oh
so
my
that's my patchwork. I would say that's probably my best seller. So this version is just the all white, all cream version. But then it comes in every color, just depending on the season, whatever colors are in that season.
Yeah.
I'll do it to match. And then I'll also do it where it's like multicolor, where you can pretty much mix and match with anything in your wardrobe.
Yeah.
So that's probably my best seller. And then I'll also do something similar like these, where it'll be like a funky print.
And that's like cloth, but it's like soft.
Yeah, I like to use these just because, let's say you spill something on it.
And it matches my outfit.
So you spill something on that, you can easily just throw it in the washer and just wash it. That's so
this is for the clumsy girl. Okay, say no more. You got one more over there looking fabulous. Now this is making me happy because first of all, y'all know how I feel about purple.
But then I got real exclusive pieces, like something like that.
It's like bohemian. Now I love this because it's like earthy, bohemian kind of colors. I love it.
So this was actually like a skirt. I do a lot of vintage shopping.
No, really?
And I found a skirt and I like the print. And
This is made of a skirt.
Yeah, it's made of a skirt. So like I can't remake that even if I wanted to. I would have to find that skirt and whoever made it. You know when you're going thrifting, you don't see the same stuff twice. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't put nobody on our thrifting. I don't want nobody to find out. All of a sudden, that Macklemore put out that thrift song, and everybody at thrift shop. I'm like, get about my thrift store. I've been doing this for years.
Everybody, they just taking the fun, but it's all good.
That's what's up. So how long have you been actually doing these bags?
I would say, as a business, about 6 years. But like I said, all my life I've been designing something, whether it was just jewelry or helping my grandmother make she makes these pillow casings for us, for all the grandkids. So I would help her make that. Just anything sewing related, I was always helping her.
That's
so
dope.
all my life, really.
So who else helped you in the fashion? Like who were some of your mentors coming up?
Mostly I laid my blueprint off of my grandfather, what he was doing. He makes jewelry, and then as far as on the
your grandfather makes jewelry? This is a real family affair right now.
Yeah, so you take a look at the jewelry that I got on.
Oh, that's shut up.
My grandfather made.
Oh, that's what's up.
And so I learned the blueprint, the business from him. And then as far as fashion goes, I interned for Rico Chappelle. So he's a designer that handmade Candy Bird's dress, her wedding dress.
Come on.
So I worked for him for a good solid year. And that's how I made the connections and met who I needed to meet. And basically just follow his blueprint and see what he was doing and related it to what I had going on.
That's what's up. Now I know you're originally from Houston, Texas,
right,
but now you're H-Town. He's like, make sure you shout out Houston. But now you're in the ATL, you're doing your thing. So how is it in a saturated fashion city? How do you make it so that you stand out from all of these different designers around the city?
It wasn't that bad at first. When I first moved here about 5 years ago, it wasn't that bad. But since loving hip hop and all of them, everybody is a designer. But just like everything, how like whatever's hot at the time, like let's say if it's rap, everybody wants to be a rapper.
Yeah.
the people that's not consistent about it,
Yeah, they fall off.
they gonna fall off.
Yeah.
In a couple years, you're gonna see who was really putting in work, who was really working. So
you gotta have the perseverance in order to do this kind of thing.
I don't take too, I don't mind it too much. Get in where you can fit in, whatever.
So let's tell for the people who are interested in getting some custom-made pieces, earrings, or handbags from you, what is the process that they need to go to in order to get you to make some stuff for them?
Basically, you gotta know somebody.
You gotta know somebody?
It's an exclusive club, I would say.
That's what's up.
You wanna buy something from me, I would say contact me through my Instagram.
Okay.
Legacy_the_designer_. And basically from there, you'll see all my contact information, my emails. I don't do the cell phone number no more, but go through the email. You can send me something. Let me know what you like, what you got going on, and then from there, I'll probably call you. We can go from there and see exactly what you want made, how big, how custom you want it. You want it exclusive,
Yeah.
you want it like this. Basically,
All that good stuff.
anything under the sun, I can do.
That's what's up. So what is the next big step for you? And then you doing your designing and all this stuff. What's the next big move that you want to accomplish?
The next big move I'm trying to do is basically get my stuff in like all the boutiques that I can.
Yeah. And there's so many in Atlanta.
I try to keep everything one of a kind, but like these leather ones I was telling you about, I'm probably gonna get.
I think I saw your multicolored one.
Yeah, you
oh
did.
God,
You
I was
did.
so in
At the what was that?
Where we? I forgot. You came to the appreciation party. You showed me that.
That's what it was.
He came to our appreciation party for the last season, so that's where I met this guy. But yeah, I saw the colorful back.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna get those probably mass produced.
Okay.
Because these, like I said, I can remake these.
Yeah.
I'll probably get those mass produced. So I'm trying to get those into boutiques. So that's probably the next step for me. For the most part, I'm still ripping and running any runway that I can get onto.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like the major move that I'm trying to make right now. I'm trying to connect the dots too.
That's what's up. Give some word of wisdom to these up and coming designers out here in Atlanta, man.
I would definitely stay true to your path and don't let anybody tell you what's hot and what's not. Like, only you can know that. Yeah, you can follow some trends here and there, but stay true to what you're doing and don't really listen to what the naysayers really got to say. That's the best advice for anything.
Yeah, I heard Lexi, man. Do you put some respect on his name? You understand me? Thank you so much for coming, Lex. I can't wait to get my bags for my outfits.
I already got you.
I'm gonna be stunting on the gram, okay?
Oh, please do.
Legacy the Design, everybody. We'll be right back with more Molo in the City. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Molo in the City podcast. I am sitting here with super comedian, writer, actress, Miss Melanie Comarcho. How you doing?
I'm great. I am so blessed. Trust me. I'm here in Atlanta doing the Atlanta House of Comedy all weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and I am on tour with the legendary, the funniest man in America right now, Mr. Martin Lawrence. We doing time with Martin Lawrence. We got Houston and Dallas and Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City coming up. This is almost 2 years for me on tour with this hilarious man. 2 years. God is good, so yeah.
Why did y'all link up? First of all, he is one of my all-time favorites. I still watch reruns on Martin like I never seen him before because they are so hilarious. So how did you even get linked up with him?
Well, I take my first Def Comedy Jam. He hosted.
Oh, nice.
And I was kind of shy. That was the first thing I ever did. And they gave me a lot of love. And he was trying to drag me back out to get a bow. And I'm like, I'm not going back out.
You got scared?
I was not going back out there. I was like, oh my God, no, I'm not going back out there. Thank you. I'm out. And, and then we had mutual friends. And he was looking for an opening act. And they were like, you should try her. You should try her. And he did in 2002.
Yeah.
And I've been on tour with him ever since. He is
awesome.
the coolest guy on the planet.
But see, how does that mean to you for you being a comedian and then you have some of these major hitters and they are backing you, they support you, they believe in you?
Nothing but love.
Yeah.
I was so blessed. Last year, I was touring with Chris Tucker and Martin Lawrence simultaneously. One weekend, Chris Tucker. Next weekend was Martin Lawrence. I was getting scared. I was like, oh God, somebody's gonna cancel somebody out.
No.
But Chris stopped and Martin picked up. And see, I was on the East Coast with with Chris and on the West Coast with Martin. So, I thank God I got enough material that I could go still with Martin. And I'm doing like 25 minutes before the headliners, Chris or Martin. Or I've also been on tour with Cat Williams. So the boys show me much love. How
do you feel about what Cat's going through right now? Cat's on a little bit of a street right now.
I love it. Cat has always have a piece of my heart. I knew him for years before I ever, toured with him. And he's the coolest guy ever. I don't know what's going on, but all we can do is pray for him, and he's gonna be all right. He'll make it.
Definitely. Well, you are definitely making your mark and your name known.
I'm sure trying.
What is it like being a female in a male-dominated industry like that? Being a comedian, is there any specific challenges that you feel that you face now?
A lot of the girls always ask me, how do I keep booking these tours? Well, there's 2 rules for a woman to stay on tour. If you want to stay on tour with everybody, there's 2 things you need to do. Keep your mouth and your legs closed, and you'll tour forever. I don't do no comics. I've never got with a comic. I don't do comics fans. Now that's a different story, but
Really?
you gotta prove it. Nobody's gonna believe you anyway. I don't know if I don't get my honey where I make my money, and if you do that, you'll find that your business will thrive. Once you start putting sex into the equation, Damon, you hear me, Damon? Once you start putting sex, Kadar, you hear me? As long as when you put sex into the equation, you keep it business, boo.
And you gotta be crazy like this all the time. Now, y'all, I had the privilege of seeing her. I saw her this past weekend. Mind you, I've never been to a comedy show for real. So this is my first ever show. I didn't know what to expect. I was crying. I know I'm late. I'm so late. But I was crying, laughing like you guys were doggone hilarious.
Well, I'm glad we have a new comedy fan. I need you to come and support all the comics. Because comedy is the key to a healthy living.
Right.
It's the key to your soul. It will make everything better. You can go in there having the worst day of your life. Go to a comedy show and forget all about whatever you're going through for at least, the hour or 2 hours that you're at the comedy club. So yes, you need to start going.
Listen, now I did it. That was therapeutic for me. I couldn't believe I was laughing so hard. It's such a light feeling when you leave there. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so for you, when did you actually decide to be a comic? Were you doing anything before being a comedian?
I was a technician at Hughes Aircraft Company.
Oh, wow.
I saw Robin Harris. Robin Harris was this comic back in the day. Hilarious. So I told all my friends at work, and we said, okay, we going to see him. I had got a promotion or something at work, so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go see Robin Harris. So we all went, and Robin Harris had died, and I didn't. I didn't know comedy. I wasn't following. I was like, oh man. So I got there, and the comics who are still comics today, so I'm not gonna say their names, but they weren't impressing me. They weren't impressing me. I was kind of disappointed, and my friends, I was clowning the comics from my table, and my friends put 50 on the table and said, I told them I could do better, and they was like, $50, say you can't. And I went and found that manager. $50 back in '93 was some good money, so I wanted that $50. And talked about my friends at work, because they was all older than me. So they was in there like freezing me to death with they hot flashes. They had the temperature on 0. I said, I'm walking around with a parka on, because all these old ladies, so the audience really liked me. And the owner was like, can you come back tomorrow? And I was also married with 2 kids. And my husband was like, look.
Even when you started comedy, you were already married with kids?
I was already married with kids when I started comedy. My babies were probably 2 or 3 then. And I was going to school and working, and my husband was like, I am not Mr. Mom tonight.
He ain't playing those games.
He said, I work too. I'm not gonna come home from work babysitting while you run the street. I was like, okay. So I had to postpone the comedy till I finished school, and ain't look back. Didn't go back to school. I got laid off the same day I take my Def Comedy Jam. So that told me,
are you serious?
This is what I'm supposed to do.
So how do you, when you ever get on stage, how nerve-wracking is it? To me, you have to be such a brave person. I mean, I do hosting or whatever like that, but to be at the mercy of trying to make people laugh. Everybody has different levels of, humor or whatever like that. So do you ever get intimidated? How do you overcome getting on the stage? Yeah.
I pray before I go on. Please God, before every performance, I'm backstage praying to God to let this be the one, because you never know. Sometimes it's what you got on, and the audience is like, well, I like her, whatever. You don't know. I've been blessed that I get, love. but I'm nervous every time I hit the stage. I'm
You
nervous.
never tell it.
Once
You're
I
so
get,
calm when you get on stage.
no,
so
once I get the first laugh, then I'm relaxed. But you know, not knowing what they want, because in every city they want something different. So I throw out like tester jokes,
Right.
see how deep I can go. Oh, they laugh, I go all the way with it. So, like that.
So now, Torrin, how has Atlanta treated you? What is your perception of Atlanta when you come here? You coming from the big city of LA?
Girl, Atlanta is a big city too.
Yes,
It's huge.
it is.
And every time I come, Atlanta has nothing but love for me. Nothing. Every time I usually sell out. But being Memorial Day weekend and a lot of stuff going on, you know, it's still been full, but there's no room. So I'm just a blessing. Whenever I come to Atlanta, I just left here with Martin Lawrence. We did 2 shows at the Fox a couple of months ago.
Right.
So yeah, always nothing but love. Everybody loves me here but Tyler Perry.
Why do they love you?
Because he ain't put me in shit yet.
Plug.
I'm ready.
We're going to need you to plug it in now. She off the chain. I co-sign that. What's up?
Google me.
Yeah, I know that's right. Because you got, first of all, let's talk about it. You've been on every major comedy platform. Def Comedy Jam, Arsenio Hall, Last Comic Stand. And I mean, you've done every single stage. At this point, what is left that would make you feel like, you know, now I'm at the top line comedian? You want to do your own TV show?
I want a TV show.
What would it be? You had a TV show, what was it going to be
It
about?
would be about my life before comedy.
Really?
Yeah, before comedy as a technician at Hughes Aircraft. You know, there was an assembly line, and there's never been a show about an assembly line. They got the office, but they don't have the line, and I wrote it. It's copywritten. I'm ready
You already
to do
did
it.
it.
I already did.
What?
I already did.
Tyler Perry, you hear this? It's already done.
Done.
We're sleeping over
Life
right
on the
now.
line. You better ask somebody, please.
That's what's up.
Yes.
So what advice would you give? Because I know a few comics around Atlanta and stuff like that. That's a hard hustle. I mean, I really commend the people who definitely go out there, get on these stages, on and off. Even the other night when I came to see you, there was a guy who was kind of like, you know. But it's like, how do you recoup when the crowd's not laughing? You keep getting up there, sacrificing yourself for the crowd. Like, what advice would you give to an up-and-coming comedian?
You gotta keep going. The more time you get, the better you'll get. So stay on them stages as much as you can. Stay in your lane. Talk about you and your life. Try not to watch a lot of comedy on TV, because subliminally you'll start doing jokes that you saw on TV that you think you wrote, but you didn't write that. You saw somebody on Comedy View doing it, or one of the other TV shows. So try not to watch too much. Write about whatever's going on in your life. Stay true to you. They got a Chris Tucker, they got an Eddie Murphy, they got a Martin Lawrence. They don't need another one.
That's what's up. So they want to follow your tour. Where can people follow your tours? Go on and get you on your next show.
Yes, please follow me on Instagram. It is Melanie, Melanie. Comarcho is Comarcho. See, I'm not married to a Mexican. They cool. You know we thought Comarcho is a black man that's light skinned from the Bahamas. And he tricked me. He's from Detroit, but his mama from the Bahamas. Okay, so yeah. But he gave me 2 beautiful kids. I love them to death. Thanks for the kids. See ya. Have you been watching me, boo? Bet you hate you lost out on this one.
Shout out to your kids back in LA.
Yes, my daughter Jasmine, the oldest, just graduated summa cum laude. That's the top honor with her master's degree from Cal State Long Beach last Friday. So my chest is sticking out real far.
That's what's up.
It's the business.
That's what's up. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on your tour. Much more success to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming by.
And congratulations on y'all. Follow Molo in the city. Make sure you do that. They putting it down here. We getting up. We turning up.
Holla. You already know.
Check it out. And then you get cool people like me and so many others right here.
I love
Molo in the city.
If you guys have not, please, I advise you to go see Miss Melanie and show. Trust me, I was crying, laughing, my side was hurting, I was limping out the door, okay? Be sure to check her out. We'll be right back with more Molo in the city.
Don't even know my lines. Tongue-tied, I don't even see the signs. I'm so tongue-tied, I don't even know my lines. Tongue-tied, I don't even see the signs. Just got perfect form. I love it when she moves like that. Just got perfect form.
And now, city people, for your viewing pleasure, we have a special, exclusive Molo in the City performance from dancer and entertainer, Mr. Ravi. Be sure to follow him on his Instagram, all right? Check it out. Here we go. All right, city people, thank you so much for rocking with us today. That is a wrap. I got to give a special thanks to everybody who participated in the show today, starting with my designer, Christian Danielle, this fabulous jumper that I'm about to run away with. She don't even know about it. Shout out to my makeup girl, Bree Mill. Thank you so much. Our stylist, Goldie and Sade. Skills 925, at which I host each and every Tuesday night, the Real Love Music Experience, all 2000s and 90s R&B. So you guys be sure to come and check me out at Scales 925. Also, shout out to Pop Space Studio for this beautiful venue. Thank you so much for having us. Shout out to DJ Funk Nature. Shout out to Retire Rich Clothing, who does my graphic tees. If you guys want to get you a nice little Molo shirt on your body, honey, hit up Retire Rich, all right? Shout out to our dancer, Mr. Ravi. He got moves for days. Thank you so much for coming through. And shout out to my entire Molo in the City staff. I do appreciate you all so much. Now, if you guys out there are interested in being on the show, please send your detailed bio or picture an EPK to inthecitypodcast@gmail.com. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media: Instagram, Molo in the City Podcast; Facebook, Molo in the City; Molo in the City Podcast on YouTube. All right? You guys stay so city. We'll see you next week with more Molo in the City.
Take all the white shit out of my basket. You done took roughneck to a whole nother level. That ain't what I was talking about when I said I want roughneck. You got pussneck and roughneck mixed up. I want all that. Ooh, I touched it too on accident. I went to hug him. I didn't even have no